What you reading?
The Infinite Frontier #1 just recently came out.
There's so many infinites. My favorite is Infinite Crisis. Or no, if I Identity Crisis. There you go. Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Identity Crisis wasn't part of the Crisis.
No,
No,
well, why is it called Identity Crisis?
because there was an identity crisis because somebody found out the identities of the superheroes' relationships with their husbands, wives, and all that. That was way too uncomfortable. This has nothing to do with the multiverse.
So, how many multiverses crises are there?
Documented, there was three ones, and then after that, it just went crazy with like the new 52, death metal, all that stuff.
So, death metal's a crisis too.
This is what led to this.
Oh my gosh. Um. Again, how many crises are there?
A lot. I mean, it's to the fact that every channel that I do, I'm like, hey, guess what? We're in another crisis.
So now we're on another crisis.
Yep. And there's probably going to be more to come.
Oh,
Just like the crisis that they're dealing with the DC comic movies.
okay.
Let's roll it.
Go Freak Media.
1. Welcome to once again another episode of Go Freak Media, where it's hot here in Las Vegas. That's why we look like we're half naked. And he's drinking his, what is that?
Australia Jalisco Tropical Chamoy Michelada. Oh, this is the ish. If you guys can get it, I'm just saying. Whew. This helps cool down too.
I am Y2 Chris.
I'm John the Phenomenon.
I was going to say John because you were drinking. I didn't want you to choke on your michelada
Good thing. Thank you.
while you're doing it right now. So, anyways, so we have a lot of comic books to talk about, and once again, John got his toys again. So,
Yeah.
what toys did you get?
Okay, so when it comes to pop, sometimes I'm fighting with people wherever I go to go get a pop that I want, and it's freaking frustrating. So this pop came out, and they put it on the shelf. Supposedly there was a pre-date that it was supposed to come out on, and I should have went to self-checkout to go get it, but I didn't. And they were doing like this buy two get one free thing. Anyways, this wasn't part of it. So when they checked it, they said the release date for it wasn't the day that I got it, and they took it from me. If I went to self checkout, that would have never happened. But anyways, went to a different Target store and got him. I got him.
What is that?
This is the Spider-Man art series. You can see like you got a bunch of Spider-Man insignias on them.
And that's what, Target exclusive?
This is a Target exclusive. It's number 35 of the art series. I don't really do the art series. I mean, I will every now and then if it's He-Man, maybe Batman, whatever. But I thought this one was going to be hot. It looks cool. So I got it.
So in other words, John is going to start collecting the art series.
No. Unless it's a Chase art series. And for sure, I always collect the G.I. Joe ones. And GameStop got the Red Ninja out for G.I. Joe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was nice.
The sticker is new too. If you can see, the sticker is way new.
What does
It's
the
not
sticker
the
say?
it's not their usual old school sticker. They redid them.
Oh.
So yeah, they redid them the stickers. But this is pretty limited. A lot of people are searching out for this one. It's the G.I. Joe Red Ninja.
And that comes out by itself. It's not like how the other ones came out, like in a lunch pail or in a box where it comes with a keychain or
Nope.
anything like that.
Nope. And as you can see, it came out with this series with Scarlet, Baroness, Snake Eyes, and Storm Shadow. Um, Also, the one that came out exclusively for the Funko Shop was the Snake Eyes with Timber, the dog. Didn't get that one. I missed it. You snooze, you lose.
He'll get it.
Somehow. I might pay extra, but you know. Anyways, that's it on on my end for pops or toys. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't collect toys.
liar.
Well, not as crazy.
Liar.
When was the last toy I got? Thank you. All right, so we're gonna talk about comics now. So, do you want to start off, or should I start off?
You start off, sir.
All right. So the first one that I got this past week is Wonder Woman Black and Gold #1. So Wonder Woman is following every other superhero in DC Comics, with the first one of Batman Black and White, Superman Red and Blue, Harley Quinn Black, White, and Red, and now we got Wonder Woman Black and Gold. Same type of situation with each comic. It's done by various artists and writers of short stories, and obviously the artwork, it's black and gold. So if you're a big Wonder Woman fan, or you like these runs of like the different types of art styles of just a couple of different colors, check it out.
Want to show them the cover?
Oh
Yeah.
see. Black and gold.
It's crazy because he was going through it, and I was like, "Why isn't the Flash gold?" Because he has gold insignia, and then this guy's like, "He's not the focal point." But yeah, you would think that like anything that was gold would be gold, like the Flash or whatever. But it's not.
But if we're gonna get technical, Flash's emblem is yellow.
True. So if you guys know about Bad Idea, we've been talking about Bad Idea. This one came back. Well, let's talk about Bad Idea first.
Mm-hmm.
They did something crazy where they put out a limited edition of comics, and whoever got the first one got a gold pen or whatever. And then if they didn't sell out that day of that comic book, they would have to send back that comic book to Bad Idea, right? And then Bad Idea just put something else out like 2 weeks ago, would you say?
2-3 weeks
3 weeks ago, that they are not making their comic books anymore. Like, what? So,
their Twitter account is now called Not a Bad Idea.
Weird. But their comic books went way high in price after the recall came back, and people were like so hard up to go get them, right? Anyways, they're going out of business or something, is what they're saying. Who knows? They even put like a YouTube video out there, probably added in a link somewhere. But yeah, Wellsville and Rocks and Minerals. I got that issue. They put it in my back box, and I was like, okay, it's a thickie too. It's not like that pizza one that they had out, Howard's Pizza Detective, whatever. But this is a thickie. Did I start to read it? Nah, I just was explaining Bad Idea stuff. If you can, this is one of them. Go get it. The cover is, I guess it's cool, but check it out.
He just got it because it's from Bad Idea.
Yeah, main reason.
Yeah. So, with Bad Idea, they're pretty much releasing all of their titles, supposedly for one more time, and then they got 2 more titles that are coming out at the end of this year, and then supposedly that's it. So, like I said, like with me, I like a good read. This is like a popular thing that everyone's after because it's such a limited series, and their publicity marketing, it's working.
Yep.
For that. So definitely check that out. And like I said, if you guys are interested, just go to your comic book store and ask them if they do business with Bad Idea and check it out.
Yep.
All right, so the next comic book that I picked up this past week, this is part of the DC Black Label series. This is called Batman Reptilian #1. And obviously that's a reptilian eye with the Batman logo on there. It's written by one of my favorite writers, Garth Ennis. Garth Ennis, as you know, he did the Punisher run back, like in the early 2000s maybe, with Tim Bradstreet. And then obviously he, wrote, one of the popular series right now on Amazon, The Boys. It's on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, The Boys. So, basically anything that's done by Garth Ennis, it's going to be dark. So, it kind of shows, Batman, doing what Batman does best, but Garth Ennis style. And Batman's doing an investigation where, his rogue of galleries villains are getting beat up or even getting killed. We're talking about Mad Hatter, Penguin, the Riddler, and all that. So Batman's on the investigation. Really good start to this miniseries and try to figure out what's going on and who's behind it. So check it out.
It's called Reptilian, so I'm wondering if it's one of Batman's baddies that's a reptilian.
Maybe.
Gotta check it out, though. All right. Next up is from Boom Studios. Good luck.
Oh, shiny.
I know. That's why I got it. The cover's cool. Typical, right? Read a little bit of it, but it seems like they're explaining that there's good luck gods or gods of luck, and there's gods of bad luck, whatever. So I guess there's karma in this, as they put it. But if you look, there's a bunch of kids on the cover.
That are shiny.
Yeah, that are shiny. They're kind of an investigative unit, and there's like new characters being shown. Well, this is brand new anyway, so everybody's being introduced. So, yeah, within the characters that are established, they're still establishing characters within the storyline. I like the cover though.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, it's shiny. It's shiny. But yeah, it's a #1. It's brand new, so got it to check it out. We'll see how far it goes. But yeah, you know me. I always like trying to check out the new stuff that's out there.
Yeah, if you see him at a comic book store, if he sees anything chrome or shiny, he's like those cats that go like that.
Not all the time, but yeah.
All the time.
Most of the time.
All the time. All right, my next pick over here is Image #1. Anything that comes out #1 from Image is pretty hot. So the title that I picked up is called Vinyl. Look at that. It's like a psychedelic picture. Looks like me back in the days in Santa Cruz. So the premises of this story is, what do you get when you get a serial killer, an ex-FBI agent, and a cult leader together? You get vinyl.
Oh, wait. Is it all one person?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, obviously this is the serial killer.
Right
over here. If we want to get technical, that's the FBI agent, and that's the cult leader, and those are all the cult people and stuff like that. So basically, the premise of the story is that the ex-FBI agent is talking to this guy right over here to solve a crime, and the reason why the title's called Vinyl, this guy, he's all about music and doing his killings with playing music with a record player for that. And then a cult leader is in the mix too as well. Why is the cult mix in the mix? Get it? There's only one way to find out. Gotta buy it and read it
Check it out.
while John John's having indigestion with what he's been drinking.
It's a good indigestion, though. All right, next up is Ninja Turtles 118. Right? If you look at the cover, Lita's on there, and the guy in there, I was like, who's that guy? That's her Uncle Saki, and then the rest of the turtles.
Oh, Uncle Saki's in here?
Yeah, Uncle Saki's here. And I was wondering, was it from the future or the past? But you gotta read the comic book. So she went back to her future, right? And then, you know, they're just reestablishing what's going on after the Battle of the Bands and like trying to go forward with a new storyline. April O'Neil gets caught up in some mischief in this. Raphael,
Not April.
Oh yeah,
April.
It's crazy because I try not to relate what's going on in Last Ronin with this series. You know, I'm just trying not to. But then you're like,
Do it.
well, something happens to her in here, and you're like, oh, that's how that happened.
No.
But yeah. Anyways, in this storyline too, spoiler alert, Lita says that Raphael is her dad, whatever. But we don't know who her mom is, whatever. But in this, I don't know if I don't even know how to say her name. The mother of Lita, whoever she is trying to say that her and Raphael get married. That's it. That's all I'm going to spoil for you. But yep, that is 118 Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Check it out. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're
What?
good. You're good. You're good.
You're done with the spoils?
I'm done.
Okay, good. Alright, my last pick for me, and obviously we were talking about it in the beginning of this video, it's finally here. Infinite Frontier #1. Look at that array of cast of characters there.
So dope.
So, once again, I've been saying this with every DC Comics that we've been talking about. There's another crisis.
It's a running gag.
Right. But the funny thing is, too, is that, you know, in this issue, even they make fun of it, too, as well. That someone was, like, talking about, with another superhero, they're like, yeah, they just, fought in the death metal and they had a crisis, and then on the next page it said, again. And then, not to give too much spoils away, but, you know, Batman, was saying we need to get Barry Allen into this mix, and then Superman would just looked at him, and then the next panel he was like, which one?
He's all, well, no, first he said we need the Flash. He said, which one? Barry Allen.
Which one?
That's pretty funny.
So, you know, even with this comic book, even they make fun of like how many crises are going on right now. But if you have been following, you know, all the crisis, especially the original one from back in the 80s, there's a lot of unanswered questions that are answered here in Infinite Frontier, and a lot of surprises too as well. And then obviously, you know, Flash traveling to different multiverses, so you see some of the multiverses of, you know, the Alex Ross universe from Kingdom Come that's on there. You see the Justice League animals like Captain Carrot,
Yeah.
who's in the mix. You know it's gonna be a good crisis when Captain Carrot's in his house. And then even I thought it was like a nice homage. I don't know if you guys that are watching this realize, but for like a quick minute, Stan Lee redid some of the characters for DC Comics, where he did Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, you know, with the way that he would envision it. So there was like a really nice homage where Flash traveled to that Earth of Stanley's versions of the DC comic characters, which I thought it was pretty cool. Not a lot of much of storytelling to tell here because it's all gearing up in this 6-issue miniseries. But like I said, anything with Darkseid and all the different superheroes, it's going to be something pretty big. So if you're a big DC fan, you'll probably get entertained with this comic.
I like how they're every time there's a number one Infinite story, you're like, oh, I gotta check it out. What's going on? But yeah.
And then usually he gets confused, and then he'll tell me to break it down, and then it's like an algebra problem that I have to explain it to him.
I think you gotta explain it to everybody, no matter what, though.
Yeah.
Especially with the jump arounds.
Yeah, I think one of these days I'll probably just have one episode here where I'm just explaining the multi-universe. If you guys are interested, just comment there, and then I'll work something out.
Do some sort of video timeline thing of Crisis.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably gonna be it's gonna be like the Zack Snyder version of me explaining it being 4 hours.
Oh shit! And you gotta do it live.
You gotta do it live, yeah. And then after that, we can release it in black and white.
Oh my gosh, that would be. I don't know if that would help, but yeah, that'd be cool. Still, there's a lot of. All right. Next up is Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy number 15. This is the third cover of what the teams look like. There's 3 of them.
So who is in the Guardians of the Galaxy right now in the comic book world?
Believe it or not. And this one is kind of explaining in there. Doctor Doom is part of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
In this, you got obviously Star-Lord, who looks weird. You got Quasar, you got Mantis, you got Drax, the female Quasar, the male Quasar, Gamora, Doctor Doom, like I said, which is really, really weird. Yeah, there's more. Super Skrull. 2 baddies are in Guardians of the Galaxy. Super Skrull and freaking Doctor Doom. I don't know why, but actually, I do know why. Because you, if you read this, there's kind of an explanation of why these characters are in here.
I mean, if you could get Black Adam to join the Justice League, why not?
It's like one of those things, making bad guy characters be good. Mm-hmm. It's like, can you come up with something else? Like, why can't we make the bad guys more bad?
Remember, Darkseid used to be part of the Justice League Odyssey.
Huh?
Continue.
Anyways, in this cover, or in Guardians 15, Sword is involved, Magneto's involved, Nova is involved, which is weird because he's not on this cover. We're just going with the storyline. They're just introducing what cover team is with what, but they're all Guardians. Anyways, Nova gets into it with Magneto, and Magneto's supposed to be a good guy too now, right? But they still get into it. They act a little rash towards each other. It's pretty crazy. You get a little bit more in depth of what Nova's powers are, which is really cool. It would seem that Magneto has no effect on Nova, which is awesome. That's about it as far as telling what's going on in Guardians right now. If you want to read more, check it out. The cover is cool. I liked it.
You said that's 3 different covers?
There's 13, 14, and 15. This is the last cover. So if you get 13, 14, 15, you'll see, you put them side by side, it's basically who's all inside Guardians of the Galaxy. But yep, that's my last pick for this week.
Nice. A lot of reading to do, guys.
Yep. And you know what? We're sorry if we're not keeping up. We got hella stuff going on. We're here in Vegas. It's hot.
Yeah, we forgot we're adults.
Yeah.
And we have jobs and responsibility and family.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So tune in next time. Like, subscribe, comment, and let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you're thinking. But yeah, I'm John the Phenomenon.
And I'm Y2 Chris getting a call.
Thanks for watching.